Hi, so today we are going to talk about solar PV emulator system. So in this video, we'll explain what is a solar PV emulator, we'll explain the software of EcoSense solar PV emulator, and we'll demonstrate the solar PV emulator system. So what is a solar PV emulator? So PV emulator is essentially a programmable power supply designed to mimic the characteristics of a solar panel. With fast transient response, the emulator responds to change in load conditions and maintains the output of IV characteristics of a PV panel defined by user for a given ambient condition. EcoSense Solar PV Emulator comes with a software which is based on LabVIEW. In this software, a user is able to see the response of solar PV panel as per his or her own set of user-defined parameters. These user-defined parameters involve open circuit voltage, short circuit current, temperature coefficient, complete shading, partial shading, series resistance, area of panel, diode quality factor, and operating temperature. So before starting the demonstration, let's familiarize ourselves with the software interface. So this is how the software interface of PV emulator looks. We can divide this software interface into 4 sections. In the center, we have the graphs. The blue curve indicates graph between current and voltage, and the red curve indicates graph between power and voltage. In the left side, we have irradiation as inputs, and we can change these as per our requirement. We also have area, so we can change the area of the panel using this section. This is the communication interface. So we can change the whatever COM port our PV emulator is connected with, and we can switch on the PV emulator using this on off button. In the bottom section, we have user defined parameters where we can change the values of VOC, ISC, temperature coefficient, VG, diode quality factor, series resistance, and operating temperature for the PV emulator. In the right section, we have calculated parameters and measured parameters. So these calculated parameters indicate the calculated values based on user defined inputs, and these measured values indicate the actual output values which we are getting from the PV emulator setup. So to run the software, we just simply have to click here at the run button and will start working. Because we have not connected the hardware setup right now with the software, that's why we are getting this white indication. Otherwise it would have been green, indicating that the connection is successful. So we can, let's say we can put on the values of VOC as 50, we can put the value of ISC as 5. We can leave the rest settings as it is, or if you want to change, you can change the settings. To see the graph properly, let's increase the scale of the graph. I'm setting this to 60, and I think we don't need to set the current. So right now we can see the P versus V curve and I versus V curve for the PV panel of our choosing, and we can change these values. As per our liking, as per our requirement. And here we are getting the calculated parameters based on what we have defined here. So for 47 VOC, 5 ISC, 0.001 temperature coefficient, 1.12 VG, and 1.2 diode quality factor, and 0 series resistance at operating temperature of 298 Kelvin, we are getting IMPP at 4.86 ampere, VM as 42.91 volts, power as 208.5 watt, fill factor as 88.73, and efficiency as 57.92. So this efficiency is looking so high because we have not defined the area properly. So let's increase the area, and you can see the efficiency going down, right? To change the irradiation, we can change irradiations from here. So we can get up to 4 peaks for the partial shading, and we can also increase the scale of these irradiation values as well. Right now, in measured parameters, we are not getting anything because the actual hardware is not connected. So when we connect the actual hardware, we'll get the actual voltage, actual current, and actual power consumed by the PV panel or by the PV emulator. So we can change all these values while the system is running. There's no problem with it. And we can change the radiation, we can change everything while the system is running. To switch on the PV emulator, we have to just switch on this button and it will indicate the PV emulator is switched on. Right now, PV emulator is not connected. That's why here we are getting the white indicator. And that's all about the software. Let's get started with the demonstration. We have connected the PV emulator to the PC right now, and we'll see a side-by-side demonstration of both the hardware and the software part. In order to connect the hardware, let's set the COM port first. As soon as our connection is established, we'll get these messages like PV emulator connection is successful and some licensing information about the software. Now, as soon as we switch on the PV emulator using the on-off switch on the software, we can see the PV emulator is switched on, and we can see the readings simultaneously. So in the measured parameters, as we can see, our voltage is 43.2 or 44 volt. The same voltage will be reflected in the measurement panel of the PV emulator. So any changes which we do in the software right now, it will be reflected in the hardware setup also. Right now we cannot see any current because no load is connected. So let's connect a load. So we have connected a rheostat, and which is consuming around 2 amperes of current. We can see 2 ampere on the measurement panel of the PV emulator as well. Now let's increase the current and see how it affects the PV emulator. So we can see as we increase the ISC value, the current also risen up, and we can match the values of measured parameters current and the current appearing on the PV emulator measurement panel. So any changes we do will be reflected simultaneously. As we have changed the RS value, we can see the shape of the curve has changed because of that. And we can match our voltage, current and power with the software and the measurement panel. So we can see the effect of changing the temperature. Right now we can see the effect of partial shading. So for partial shading, because there is no set formula, what we have done is we have divided the panel into 4 parts, and we can individually vary the irradiation value of all those panels, and that's why we are getting 4 peaks. We can also change the scale of partial shading by just editing the last value, as we can change the value of graphs. So right now we have shaded 50% of the panel, and we can see the changes. To switch off the system, just simply switch off the on-off button and the PV emulator will be switched off. To switch off the software, we have to just press the stop button. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe for such videos, And if you have any sales inquiry, you can follow us on these social media channels or write to us at the given email ID.